Hi, welcome to my channel and to my review show. Today's guest is the Type 81 bayonet. Now, 4 years ago, I bought one from China for $23 US shipped, and it arrived in a bubble pack. No box, but just bubble pack. Now, since then, I've sold that one, and recently I want to buy another one, so I turned to eBay, and I wasn't surprised that the prices have gone up from $23 to $42 to $45. What I was surprised is that the three dealers will not ship it to Canada. They said something about like it's over 30 centimeters long. And the wordings from all three dealers on eBay was identical. So obviously it came from one dealer. So it forced me to turn towards the United States, and I found one dealer that had the same $45 from eBay for $75. And by the time I had that ship over here and do the currency exchange, pay the freight, it would have been well over $100. And who knows whether custom would allow it or not. So I didn't bother with that. That same dealer had a genuine bayonet for $425. Now I looked at the pictures really hard, and honestly, I can't tell the difference between the genuine and what I bought 4 years ago. So I didn't bother with that any further. I continued looking, and I found one that was in a ceremonial box that was asking $140 US. Now, unfortunately, that dealer sold out. So I managed to buy one in Canada. So today, I'm going to make a comparison between this and the one I bought 4 years ago, and whether this is worth the paying up to $140 US. So stick around. I am back. Now let's take a closer look at this box. This is black. They also come in cream color. But the printing and the symbol, the star, is always in red. There's 4 Chinese letters at the bottom left. And there's no other marking. Let's take a look inside. Ta-da! And there it is. The bayonet is embedded in a velvet styrofoam or foam, and it's about 1/2 inch thick, nothing else. So let's put, at first glance, this bayonet looks the same as it did 4 years ago. However, the scabbard is plastic green, the metal ring is black, the plastic handle is brown, and the metal lock also has a star on the buckle, and the strap. Let's open up the strap, and there is the big difference. This strap is made out of real leather. Okay, whereas 4 years ago it was vinyl, plastic. So that's a big improvement, but everything else looked the same. Now let's look at the bayonet itself. Has a shiny blade, dull edges, very pointy tip. It will kill. The ring is also, oh, by the way, the blade also comes in black, and when the black blade has a bigger ring, which is bigger than the 22 millimeter. I don't know why it's bigger, but it is bigger. So it actually rattles in the grenade launcher. So the plastic, same texture, and on the black, on the plastic, brown plastic handle, and the lock is the same. Now 4 years ago I had a bugger of a time with the lock. It was kind of gritty, and I had to spend a lot of time filing it and all sorts. This time, oh my God, it's really smooth. Okay, so that's another big improvement. Now let's see if it'll fit into this grenade launcher sleeve. It does, fits perfectly. However, it won't go through because of the stud that's here. Now, the reason for that stud, originally, the grenade launcher sleeve, the sleeve was, there's a groove at the bottom, right here, and that stud gave it more stability when it landed on a rib, like that. Okay, now the reason why this time it would not land on the rib is because this sleeve is a Canadian sleeve, so it has 3 ribs instead of 2, and therefore to make it look nicer, they spaced it out, and unfortunately when they spaced it out, it landed in the groove, and so it will rattle. So you have to do some work to stabilize that. Okay, so that is the big difference between the original sleeve and the Canadian sleeve. Canadian sleeve have 3 ribs, while the original has 2. And when it had 2, this ring fell on the rib, and so it didn't rattle. Plus, the original had a cutout for the stud. Okay, so is this the one in the ceremonial box worth $140 US? Yes, it does. You're getting the real leather straps and also really nice lock. Okay, and now, but would I cut the stud? I would not, because these things are getting rare and expensive, especially in Canada. And so therefore, for me anyway, because this is more useless to me, I had removed it, and therefore I'm more likely to cut the groove here than to cut the stud off. So that's that's what I would do. So yes, this is definitely worth it. Thank you very much for joining me. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. Thank you.